starts off the day nicely. Thank you for joined a minute ago. Obviously, I was just talking. Was just to say very quickly, this will be on YouTube sounds and YouTube podcast and YouTube video and blah 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 blah. Yeah, no, I was just going on a bit. I'm kind of really annoyed actually that the YouTube feed's just crap because I thought it was quite a decent rant. It'll probably get clipped to hell now. That, to be honest, yeah. But if anyone was watching, just please, if you can do again. Yeah. Now, just to say, to Liverpool 3-2. I've kind of calmed down a bit now, funnily enough. But yeah, no, it's just shambles, basically. To be honest, I went on a rant on the. Probably won't be as ranty as this one. I've kind of got it off my chest. Just to go through some of the stuff, I've got my laptop here with my notes. Basically, what's happened is, let me have a look. So before the match, Ekatike was dropped rest, and Gakpo came in, which is Bournemouth, you would have thought. Beforehand, Tottenham drew at Burnley. Brighton lost, but that got Fulham a bit closer to us. Fulham are literally now a point off us, by the way. And in terms of what else happened in the match, let me just have a look. So, the Reds actually started off reasonably okay. I didn't see any of the first half, to be honest, over the last couple of minutes doing family stuff. And it's the usual thing. We actually started off quite well. Same thing as the Burnley thing last week, playing some decent football. And long story short, in the space of 4 or 5 minutes, even after that good start, Virgil van Dijk decided to. I mean, I don't know what Virgil was doing, to be quite honest. He decides to pass the ball to, I think it was Evan Nielsen, who then scores. In the same moment, that then gives Joe Gomez an injury. So Joe Gomez is out again. FSG, I've just put this in a short. We are literally down to one centre back now. We have one centre back. It's the 24th of January at the minute. Go and buy some bloody central defenders and buy them immediately. We have one fit centre back left. 34-year-old Virgil van Dijk, who, as much as I love Virg, shit the bed this evening. So I don't know what is going on with our transfer people. I really don't. I'm not one of these fans that usually demands transfers or anything like that. But guys, this is, if you're going to get rid of a slot or not, regardless, we need central defenders. I mean, as in literally any of them at this point. We've got one at the moment. Now, look, I'm certainly not going to push for Ibu Konate to come back. The poor bloke's just lost his father at the end of the day. Ibu Konate's dad dying is a shit side more important than Liverpool losing a game of football. Ibu, you take off as long as you want, mate. As long as you want. And we'll all be here for you, because at the end of the day, you losing your father is more important than Liverpool bloody losing 3-2 to Bournemouth, right? But from a practical point of view, Joe Gomez is now injured. That did not look like a good injury. I mean, you're talking he's going to be out a month, maybe 3 weeks, maybe a bit longer. Who knows? The point is, and I hope, can I just say, I hope no one has a go at Wataru Endo. He's played like once this season, a couple of times this season started. What do you expect him to do in that context? Like, you can't just expect Wataru Endo to just waltz in and start playing like bloody Franco Baresi when the man's hardly had a kick of the football all season. I mean, fair to Endo, I don't actually think he. I mean, I've looked at all the goals. I don't think he did much wrong, to be honest. I think he did the best he could. But you can't expect the bloke when we're like already 1-0 down, and then we're down, mistakes that don't involve him, and put in a performance. We have one fit centre back, folks. FSG have got to this evening. They need to just bite the bullet, right? And they need to go and find 3 centre backs immediately. And when I say 3, I don't mean 1 or 2. I don't care if they're permanent signings. I don't even care if they're from the bloody championship, quite from this point. mates and bloody centre backs. Oh, we've got this whole thing of like, oh, it's the Liverpool way, and we need to no, 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 no. Just about with Margate, right? He's City, okay. The other centre back, year old, who's played 25 games for Parma, who has broken his leg. That's on you. Go and buy some bloody central defenders immediately. And you know what? FSG, John Henry, Michael Edwards. I don't think they'll buy a single bloody centre back for any kind whatsoever. And the thing that infuriates is cannot possibly claim that in the entirety of Europe, maybe even Saudi Arabia now, are you seriously trying to tell me that there are no backs for Liverpool Football Club to buy for, I mean, this, by the way, February, March, April, bit of, you need 3 or 4 centre backs for 16 weeks. Just sign a couple of them. These lads that we've just bought, 17, 18, I mean, there's one that can't come because of our Brexit. Yay. But there's one who's registered, going to play for Rock Pages and under 21s. Bang him in. Be very unfair, though. I forget what the lad's name is. It'd be extremely unfair on him, to be fair. But like, folks, I'm afraid we don't really have a choice here anymore. I mean, you could add Nallo in, but I mean, the poor lad. I mean, he's already been sent off twice in his career, and he's played less than 10 games. Do we really want to like say, oh, Ahmed, by the way, I hope you've recovered psychologically. By the way, you're playing the next 10 games for Liverpool. I don't think so. I mean, there has to be centre backs that Liverpool could sign. Surely, there must be some. I mean, I don't think he's particularly good, but you know, there's a couple of them Chelsea centre backs that have been bombed out. Right, folks, I've lost the. I'm having a bit of a nightmare tonight. I've lost the comment. If anyone does comment, I'm really I can't answer any comments. I have no idea why. I've already tried to do this once and the whole thing's crapped out. So yeah, I might just do this as a video for you guys to watch. Yeah, look, I mean, it was. Yeah, I mean, it's just a complete fiasco as far as I'm concerned. So we're 2-0 down, 36 minutes, something on them lines. Virgil van Dijk comes along, gets a goal from a corner. It was a good header, but like Van Dijk's, as far as I'm concerned, responsible for the goals, so it's the least he could have done. Second half. By the way, guys, like I said, if anyone is commenting, I'm really sorry, but my comments page has just gone down. I'm going to try and see if I can find it again. Nope, that's the mute button. No, I am not getting any comments by the looks of it. Nope, no comments. Yeah, sorry folks, if you do comment, just leave in the comments and I'll answer it. I'll answer it a bit later if I can see him or whatever. In fact, I have got myself on a laptop. I might be able to. Hello everyone, I'm having a bit of a nightmare with this, to be honest. It's just said that I can resume my stream, so hopefully you might still be able to see what I'm doing. Oh, I've got the comments now. So hi Luna, hi Star 2013, hi Pink Jam, Georgian, hi Georgian, hello there, I hope you're good and doing well. I was Georgian until I came upstairs and got away from the family and was put through that shambles, to be honest. Yeah. Not doing so well at the minute, no, to be completely honest. But yeah, no, I'm just having a bit of an epic rant about Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to see, folks, if I can. Yeah, sorry, I keep going off. It's I just haven't got a very good reception upstairs. I might have to start doing it. It's just there are two family members who are downstairs, and I can't really do a live stream at the minute because they are sat there, which is not helpful. Let me just see if I can find my live stream as it's going on now, because I just want to see how it's going. Oh, yeah, I look like I'm on. Good grief, is that what I look like? That's frightening, crikey. Yeah. Where was I? So, so we get back into it. And then Dominic Szoboszlai basically equalises, right? Really good free kick. Decent by Rio Ingamoa to draw the foul. He looked like he played quite well from what I saw in the second half. And I'm thinking to myself, as a sensible, rational person, right, you've played like shit, okay? And you've now got a 2-2 draw, okay? It's wild, wet and windy. It's been a debacle of a game. The defending has been dreadful. You've got your 2-2, see out the match, get your 2-2, get on the bus, forget about it. You've got an extra point. Fantastic, wonderful. And what did Liverpool do yet again, like they did against Chelsea, like they did against Crystal Palace, Leeds United, Manchester United? I could go on and on and on. They basically went the opposite of what they've been doing. They basically went all gung ho trying to score the winning goal. And look, it's like, folks, I know some Liverpool fans will probably disagree with me on this. Just take the bloody draw, right? I know it's not and draw against Bournemouth, and I'm well aware that a draw against Bournemouth is not good enough. But at the end of the day, you've got an extra point than you had, and you were 2-0 down, and you've lost a centre back. Use your common sense, take the draw, and make sure you win next week. It's as simple as that. If of course, right, if you, I'm trying to fit it. If you get a corner, right, like say if Liverpool got a last minute corner in this match, okay, and you knew the referee was about to blow the whistle, by all means send Van Dijk up, but obviously just make sure you've got a couple of people halfway now if they break. And if you know you can defend it, then yes, by all means, if it's a set piece. But I mean, Bournemouth have ripped you apart all afternoon. Do not allow them to have another chance to run at you. And they did yet again. It was basically a repeat of the Crystal Palace debacle. They've literally done this twice this season now, and they've lost to the last kick of the game. It is completely and wholly unacceptable. And I don't think that comes from Slot. I really don't. Hey Georgian, that's fine. Well, I've liked and subscribed to your channel to help you out. Hopefully things will get better. Thank you, Georgian. That's very, very nice of you. I'm usually a lot more happier than this, by the way. I'm just very, very, very angry with my stupid football team, to be honest. I honestly, I don't understand how it can be so difficult for a group of professional footballers to realise that all you have to do is just see the damn game. I mean, what they were doing at the corner. When the ball came in, I just don't know. All they had to do was boot the ball down the field. Referee blows the whistle. 2-2, boom, the end. And I don't know if anyone actually watched the game. If anyone watched the game, can you tell me what Virgil van Dijk and everyone else was appealing for? Because I didn't see anything wrong with it. I thought it was a perfectly good, legitimate goal. You've just bloody messed it up, basically. So, yeah. Seriously, I sound like bloody Mark Goldbridge. Yeah, I am honestly. It's not performative. Look, I genuinely, I love this football team, and yeah, you know what I mean. Look, if you're here for analysis and stuff, I don't do that. I am just a fan. It's a fan channel, and it just pisses me off when Liverpool lose. I can't explain it any better than that, basically. But it's just, I don't mind when they lose. Obviously I mind, but just don't do something so bloody stupid as what you've done this evening. You had the point. Just take the point and move on. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's have a look. China. I'll just call you Chindavuk. I'll call you Eugenia because I can't read all that. Good, sir. How are you? I'm not too bad, thanks. Not too bad, thanks, Eugenia. How are you? Just a bit very annoyed that Liverpool Football Club have completely messed up my Saturday night again. I I am sick and tired of my Saturday nights being ruined by Liverpool. I don't think I've actually watched the match of the day on Saturday night, all year, to be honest. Um, yeah. Oh, thank you, Eugene. And genuinely, that's very, very nice of you. Like I said, this isn't meant to be performative or to get subscribers just by play acting and stuff. Genuinely, I wear my heart on my sleeves, and I love the club, and it just yeah, it just hurts like hell when Liverpool lose, and yeah, I did. I'm 46 and I really should be better at losing, to be honest. But yeah, it just pisses me off, to be honest. But no, honestly, I do appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Sorry if I'm not as coherent. I am a reasonably intelligent bloke usually, and I don't usually go on rants and stuff. So yeah, apologies. But yeah, no, genuinely, thank you very much. Let's have a look. Just something like my friend. Oh, thank you. No bap. Cool. K3U. Thank you very much, my friend. Same to you as well. Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head is very, very cool, actually. Have you not seen his wife in Toy Story? She's hot. My God. I'll take that as a compliment, dude. Let's have a look. Moni. Oh, sorry, folks. I should explain. My eyesight is crap, basically, so I can't see. Moniro. I can't read that. I'm just gonna say seven. I'm just gonna say 217. I'm really, really sorry, 217. Like I said, these glasses. That's me without glasses, by the way. I really wish I didn't have to wear glasses. Lee, if I take my glasses off, I can see here. I can't literally see anything else. My glasses are horrendous, basically. Let's have a look. But yeah, hi, how are you, 217? I liked and subbed. Oh, thank you. Thank you everyone for subbing tonight. That's really, really nice of you. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, thank you. Nice to me, apart from Reggie Wilkinson, who's just called me a cheeseburger. Cheeseburger and Mr. Potato Head. If it's a fat reference, yes, I know I'm fat. Big belly. It's fine. It's fine. I've been called worse than Mr. Potato Head and a cheeseburger. Yes. So yeah, no, thank you very much, 217. That's appreciated. Genuinely, thank you very much. Let's have a look. Emma. Hello, Emma. How are you doing? You all right? I just wanted to say, whatever you do, just keep grinding. Oh, thank you very much, Emma. That's very, very decent and kind of you. Thank you very much. Honestly, folks, I do appreciate all said. Um, yeah. Like I said, I'm usually a bit more coherent than this. My camera's usually better than this. It's because I'm upstairs in the bedroom, basically, because my missus and son are downstairs, so I can't actually use downstairs. When I later, the stream will be a lot better. I am trying to get some new technology, so just bear with us. Yeah. Where Liverpool go from here, I've got no idea at this point. I've got no idea. Yeah. Let's have a look. The quality went down as much as you took the glasses off. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised. No, but yeah, I don't know why. It's this part of the house. I cannot, for the life of me, get any reception. It's really, really annoying. I'm hoping if I can do this a bit more professionally one day to get like a hell of a lot better reception and like a studio and stuff. But for now, I am just like a big fat bloke filming it on a camera, basically trying to make people laugh. But yeah, there we go. Emma, no need for bottle though. Come on, United. Oh no, Emma, oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. There's quite a few United fans that follow, funnily enough, for some reason. I've got. Yeah, well, I'm sure you're having a very Emma at my expense this evening. So, yeah, no, in terms of Liverpool, just very, very quickly, folks, I don't know where we go from here. I don't know Arne Slot. I don't know about the mentality of the players. I don't put it this way. This week, in the space of a week, we've drawn with Burnley. We've won 3-0 against say away from home, absolutely basic, but then contrived to lose to Bournemouth, who are missing 11 players. And Arsenal, Aston Villa, Real Madrid, Newcastle away from home, Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid, all these teams. We've now lost to Brentford, Bournemouth, Manchester United. No, I'm only joking. No. This Brentford. It was Bournemouth drawn with Leeds and lost to Crystal Palace away from home. You explain. The only that I is the players' mentality. That it's like they're there for the big games. This kind of, I don't want to bring this up as a negative for Manchester United, but I'm sure Emma will agree. Man United went through this phase, and I think they're probably out of it now, where they will be up for the big games, obviously after Fergie left, and they'd put a shift in, and then they'd go and turn Arsenal over at the Emirates or win. They had that ridiculous match where they came back from 2-0 down and beat Manchester City 3-2 away from home when Pogba scored that last-minute winner, right? But then they would contrive to lose 4-1 away at home at Watford. It's the same pattern that Liverpool have got. I mean, it looks like at the moment that the only player that we can actually rely on is Dominic Szoboszlai. I mean, literally, this isn't a small sample size now. The only players that have played well for Liverpool Football Club this year, and you have to start questioning even the goalkeeper now, are Dominic Szoboszlai, Hugo Ekitike, Milos Kerkez, funnily enough, Frimpong's been good, and Federico Chiesa, and the rest of them have been shy. I'm sorry to say that. I mean, I have to. Maybe not Curtis Jones. He's Ryan Gravenberch, dreadful, absolutely dreadful. I don't know what's happened to him. He looks like a shadow of himself. McAllister. I mean, you might as well have a chocolate fire god in central midfield a minute. Is it down to the manager? I don't know, but there's professional pride at the end of the day. Arne Slot should not have to tell the players to mark up from a corner in the last seconds when they've already done this against Crystal Palace and Chelsea. And he should have to tell his players to, lads, take the draw and get on the bus and go home. Job done. There you go. It's put huge load of pressure on midweek now. It's put huge load. I mean, I'll get next game is Newcastle United this time next week. If we defend like that against Anthony Gordon and Visser and Harvey, I mean Harvey Barnes at the minute, my goodness, Newcastle will have a field day against us next week. But then again, with this being Liverpool, I can guarantee this time next week that I'll probably be sat here going, what a performance by the Reds, because we've beaten Newcastle like 3-1 or something daft like that. It is just so stupid. Emma, what score prediction tomorrow's game United? Well, Emma, just to cap my weekend off, and you can clip me for this, Arsenal 0, Man United 2. If I owned my own house, I would be pretty much prepared to bet my mortgage on the fact that Manchester United will win that game tomorrow. I have nothing to base that on. Obviously, they played it really well against Manchester City. Fair play to Man United, which I can't believe I'm saying. They were fantastic against City, to be fair to Man United. And I have nothing to base this on because I don't think Arsenal have lost at the Emirates this season. Arsenal should beat Man United. I think Man United win 2-0. I can see them sitting back. I'm Man United. I'm but simple as that. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if Man United hit on the break twice in the second half. For some reason, I'm seeing Mason Mount scoring 2 goals. I don't know why. I'm quite tempted to put a bet on it now, actually. But yeah, no, I think United will win, Emma, and I think you'll end up going above us. And yeah, speaking of, let's have a look. Yeah, I thought you'd be pleased with that, Emma. Yes. 217. Hi, 217 again. How you doing? Nice hat. Oh, thank you very much. I've actually got another one somewhere about. So I do like my beanie hats. That's my awful hair, by the way. It's dreadful. I've actually got a pizza slice. Check that out. There you go. That's my other hat. There we go. I might keep that on for a bit, actually. In terms of slot, just quickly, I don't know. I don't know how much longer. If my maths is correct, we've just played 5 league games and come away with 4 points after a spell where we won 12. Well, we lost 9 out of 12. So that's a section now of the season, the season even, where I think I'm sure Chloe Bloxham of Redmen TV. I don't know if one or two of you watch Redmen TV. Redmen TV are awesome. And I always listen to Chloe, and she was saying the other day that I think Liverpool's record in the list was before was something absurd like 5-12. Now, if that's true, that's now 5 wins out of maybe 13, 14 games. I mean, look, I've defended Arne Slot to the hilt, but look, I can't defend that. That isn't good enough. Look, I don't do the usual thing of this is Liverpool Football Club, blah blah blah. But realistically, look, Liverpool Football Club are huge, and you can't win 5 games out of 13. That isn't. People would look. We all love Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp. Oh my gosh, I'm having a nightmare. Hi 217. If Jurgen, even after he won the Champions League in the league, say if he won another league, there would be people going that isn't good enough, and Jurgen would know himself. I mean, obviously, we were never going to fire Jurgen because he had far too much credit in the bank. He won us the league and like 8 other trophies, so like he would never ever get sad. And I feel so bad